This is a wonderful book about a very creative little girl and some of the trouble she has, but how resilient she can be. So it's called The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires. There's our friend and her dog. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the little girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. Wonder what that will be. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Looks like her dog is going to be the assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. Is that out of the way? Look at all her neighbors and see how they're feeling about where she set up her workplace. The girl tinkers and hammers, measures, while her assistant pounces, growls, and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side, her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. Oh, she's going to try again. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She's really working hard, isn't she? She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds an antennae. Look at all these. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long. She makes it short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells like stinky cheese. P.U. But none of them are magnificent. Look at all the things she built. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing she has in her mind. She gets mad. Do you see that face? Can you see her? She's getting really angry. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work and her brain is too full of all of the not right things. It's the only thing, if only the thing would just work. Oh, she seems so frustrated. Crunch! Ow! The pain starts in her finger and it rushes up to her brain and she explodes. It is not her finest moment, but it happens to all of us, right? We're so upset. I'm not good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. Very smart. It's not much help at first. She seems so sad. And look, oh, you watch her face. See see what happens to her. But before long, she starts to feel different. Oh, look at those balloons. They make her happy. Oh, and she gets a treat. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. Sorry, it's taking me a little time to turn this page. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel-to-seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. Look at all the things she made. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the magnificent thing. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. He chases the squirrel. Oh, and her neighbors come by and say, "This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop the leak. This one's all wet." All afternoon, as the afternoon fades into evening, finally she finishes. She alerts her now sleeping assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. Look what she made. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. Well, that was a really fun story about someone building and getting frustrated because it didn't work, and how she tried again and looked at it differently, and her wonderful assistant who helped give her a different perspective. So thanks for reading The Most Magnificent Thing with me.